I started the business at the Varsity around 9 years ago.
And I used to run a lot. I was run down Franklin Street.
I used to run marathons, and this was part of my 10 to 15, 20 mile run from where I live in Chapel Hill. So ran past it a lot and Franklin Street a lot as well. So that's where I picked up on it, and the local newspaper was running the story, so it kind of all made sense.
Previous incarnation was an arts theater.
At the time in 2009, there was a global recession, and a lot of arts movies weren't being made anyway, so we had too many screens for the amount of movies he was doing. Plus, he was downtown where the students weren't watching arts movies anymore, and his older clientele weren't coming downtown. So they ran it just as a standard movie theater. We took it over, updated minor things to make it look like an older movie theater with like the reds and golds and that type of thing. And we run it more almost like a banquet hall, if you will. So we run movies, but we also rent the theater out all the time for different types of events, whether they be like birthday parties and things of that nature, or live shows and things of that. So while we run movies in the off time, or in most of the times, half the business is devoted to running special events and things that people want to run themselves and just need a space to do it. We opened in 2009. We were running 35mm projectors that I had purchased from the previous owner, and we ran for that for like 4 or 5 years. In Hollywood, the movie started, they didn't want to make films anymore because it was costing them like $6,000. They went to a digital media, which they could reuse the hard drives, and we were in a position where couldn't convert to digital, so they just went out of business. Because at the end of the day, charging the same amount, they're charging the same price and showing the same content, but you're basically telling them they've got to come up with $50,000, $100,000 a theater to convert. So there's no upside. So we worked with the Downtown Partnership and came up with the idea of running a Kickstarter campaign for the digital cinema, which was $50,000, and took about like 6-7 days. It was a month-long Kickstarter, but it took about 7 days. We had the $50,000 raised just from local towns, from the people in the town. So we ended the Kickstarter with $50,000. And as we were installing the first projector, I cut a deal with the manufacturer to put in the second theater. And now we're just paying for that on a pay-per-view basis. So that was kind of the things we put in play for that. So the town really came out and supported us. What we're doing now is we're booking more live events actively. So again, like I said, half of the business is rentals. Those are usually when people come to me and rent the space for their own showings or whatever they're doing. Now we're actively pursuing live acts to play. That's the plan. Anybody who wants to rent the space, we'll figure out a way to get you in here. If you got any ideas, let me know.